Thank you so much for having me.
You're very easy to talk to. You know, you're a strong man of your faith, and that's what makes it so easy. We connected like that in the beginning.
Hello, my name is Dr. Myava Clark, and I help mothers of children with learning differences to find emotional support and to build a stronger relationship with their children by providing tools and resources to build their children's self confidence. Why am I here today? I am here to bring to you the event coordinator himself, Reverend James Glover III, to talk about his evening of a evening of gospel music that will be held on tomorrow. So, without further ado, let's bring on Reverend James.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Auntie, how you doing, Auntie?
Hi, how are you?
I am
Thank
well. I
you.
am well.
Thank you for asking me to host the honors of interviewing you again for something that's very dear and near to your heart.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Thank you for doing it. I appreciate it.
No problem. So, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
I'm going to start by saying, how did you get started? Where did you come up with the idea of an evening of gospel music?
Man, it's been in my blood. It's been in my blood since I was born. Before, if you are in the Kentucky area, you already know this. Before there was an evening of gospel music, there was an organization that was named Citizens for Gospel Music, which my father, James Glover Jr., was the founder of and the president of for many years. And they brought a lot of great quartet and gospel artists in general to this area. So it's like within these last few years, I kind of picked up the mantle and kept the legacy going. So it's been in my blood since I was born.
So, what made you do it? What made you pick up that mantle? What gave you that itch?
So it was, I was only going to do it as a 1 year thing. I had an idea. Um, Good friends of mine came up with the idea. They had an amazing group, and we came up with the idea of doing a concert, one night concert, and it was going to be called an evening of gospel music, and it was going to be featuring that group. Well, that 1 year turned into 2 years. That 2 years turned into 3 years, and that 3 years turned into 7 years. We are at year 7 now, and each year it just keeps getting better and better.
So, what do you think the difference is that people can expect tomorrow from year one? What has changed?
What has changed? That's a good question. What has changed? I am better prepared now. I know what to expect now. I'm more organized now. Um, I'm not gonna lie, this year kind of snuck up on me because I had so many other things that was going on, but I'm better prepared. I'm ready. I'm excited. One thing that you can expect is anybody that has ever been to an evening of gospel music that we have hosted in the 7 years, you will know. They will tell you. And if you have been to one and you are watching it right now, if I'm lying, I want you to tell me in the comment section. This is not your typical worship. This is not your typical quartet concert. It is a straight up worship experience. You are straight up having a worship experience. You are experiencing a move of God from beginning to end. From the beginning of the concert to the end of the program, you're experiencing a move of God.
So what I hear you saying is Holy Spirit can come in and do his thing and that
Oh,
people will feel it and it's a movement. It's not just music. Is that what I hear
oh
you
yeah.
saying?
I can tell you, I'll give you case in point. Last year, there was a situation that happened where the we had the program outlined, and the young lady that was doing praise and worship, her musicians had not gotten there yet. Well, it's time to start the service. I had two options. Either A, we can prolong starting the service, or B, we can keep it moving and let God move and then just come back. My father texts me and he's like, "You really need to go on ahead and get started." He said, "By the way, if you need it, I don't mind helping you out with devotion just to kind of kill some time until they get here." When I tell you what that did was, we thought it was just killing time, but what it did was it set the atmosphere for worship at that moment. So
Mhm.
literally, you started it off with devotion. Okay, musicians still aren't here. I move scripture and prayer up a little bit. Okay,
Mhm.
musicians still aren't here. All right, let me move the welcome up a little bit. By that point, the musicians have walked in. So by that time that the musicians got there, the atmosphere was conducive for worship. And God came in and totally wrecked that church. If you was there last year, you know that God came in there and had his way. It was such a move of God that normally when you are at programs, you're seeing people on their phones recording. I went back to try to find a video of that night. When I tell you I could not find a single video from that night, and at first I was aggravated about it. But
Mhm.
what God told me was the reason why there's no video is because people was too busy getting what they needed. They didn't have time to grab their phone out and record. They was getting what they needed at that moment. So to God be the
Okay. So this is another example of not our timing, but God's timing.
exactly, exactly,
Yeah. Cool.
exactly.
So please do share the details about tomorrow. When is
All
it?
right.
Where is it? Like you're getting everybody hyped up now, so come on.
All right. So here we go. So this flyer right here, I have my good friend and my brother Brian Brown, will be our MC. He is a great, powerful man of God, and he definitely knows how to flow with the spirit. I have my family, which is the Souls and Vessels, which will be doing praise and worship for us. And tomorrow night, you all, for the first time ever, on her first ever full line program, I have my little sis, Mr. Jaden Hayes, coming out with a full line program on tomorrow night. If you have been to an evening of gospel music within the last 3 to 4 years, you know that Jaden literally is our praise and worship leader every year. And when I tell you, she puts that atmosphere of worship at an all-time high, so much to the point to where when I knew, I told her in October, I said, sis, I said, I already know who I'm gonna get for April for my concert. And she's like, who? I said, it's gonna be you. She said, okay, cool. I'm doing praise and worship again. I said, no, you're not doing praise and worship. You are coming out of your comfort zone and doing a full line program.
Wow.
And when I tell y'all, just get ready. Get ready. That's all I gotta say.
Awesome. So, what made you fall in love with gospel music? How did it begin?
Oh man, it's been in me. It's been in me since I was born. I can remember being at the age of 5, singing with my father, my grandfather, my uncles, my cousins, singing with them from the age of 5 on up until now, even. Like, it's been in me. It's been engraved in me from an early age. And, you know, it goes back to that saying, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they're old, they won't depart from it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's been engraved in me, so I can't get away from it.
Okay. I hear that. I hear that. So let's flip the script a little bit,
All right.
and we're gonna have a little fun.
Okay.
So, what are your top five favorite gospel music groups?
Man. Ooh. Oh my goodness. 5 of them only. All right.
Five, top five.
Top 5.
And it
Ooh.
could be from any genre, I mean, any generation. It could be from when you were young, at home, all the way through current groups.
Okay.
Like, give me your
Okay.
top five.
Okay. So I'm gonna start it off with the Soulsters. And the reason why I'm picking them first is because that's what made me fall in love with it from the early age up until now. I remember going to my grandparents' house and my grandfather playing some Sam Cooke and the Soulsters music. So it's like that's where my love for gospel quartet gospel music came from. From there, I would go with the late Huey Williams and the Jackson Southerners. Those would be my second pick. Thirdly, it would be, and anybody that knows me knows I gotta put them in my list. The country boy Willie Neal Johnson and them gospel keynotes. They gotta be in the list. They have to, have to, have to, have to. I, Anybody that really knows me knows that that one right there, that was gonna be in my list regardless. My fourth one would be I'm gonna go young now, and I'm gonna go with a group by the name of the Gospel Legends. And then my fifth group would probably be, yeah, man. Mm, there's so many ways I can go with this one. There's so many ways I can go with this one. I'm gonna stay young, and I'm gonna go with you know what? As much as I want to stay young, I gotta go old school. I'm gonna go with the Williams brothers.
Okay.
That would be my fifth group. And an honorary mention. I gotta put this group in here as an honorary mention. The Canton Spirituals. They gotta be in that list too.
Okay. So now I'm gonna make it a little tougher for you.
Hmm.
You're on a stranded island, and you can only have one of those groups with you. Who would it be, and why?
Okay. Can you ask me that one more time?
You're on a desert island, stranded. You're by yourself, and you can only have one music group to encourage you, to inspire you, to do whatever on this time that you're on this island. Who would it be and why?
Man, I can only have one music group with
You
me.
can you can only have one, and it has to be one of the five plus your honorary mention.
Okay, so I can't go with like a new group. I can't go with man. Uh,
Only one.
hmm. Can I go with somebody that wasn't on my five?
Why would you go with someone that wasn't on your five? It depends. Why would you go with
Okay,
somebody that wasn't?
let me give. Let me do this, and then I'll explain why I picked them.
Why
Okay.
weren't they on your five?
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with my family, the Gospel Messengers, out of Glasgow, Kentucky. And the reason why they was not in my five was because I'm I didn't want to sound biased because I'm with that group. So I didn't want to sound biased by putting them in my top five. Now, but the reason why I put them as my one group that would be with me if I was stranded on a desert island is because the reason why I know what I know about quartet singing, the reason why I know what I know about being a man of God, the reason why I know what I know about being a man, period, would be because of that training of me being around them older guys and being raised up around them. So I have now I'm gonna pick him, but now if I got to pick somebody out of my five,
No,
that's off top.
you gave me a compelling reason as to why you would pick them, and I don't need to hear anybody else unless you want to, because I think that was if I had to pick a group and I had my family as an option, I'd want my family too. So I'll live
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. And that the only reason why they wasn't in my five, because I know people that are watching this video right now are surprised I did not put them in my five. And the reason why is because, like I said, I didn't want to be biased because of the fact of I am in that group and I've been in that group for like 20 something years. I didn't want to put them in there. I wanted to go with people other than them. But on the other hand, if I had to pick only one group to go with me, I'll just be honest with you. I I would put them any day, every day.
Okay, now I understand that, and it works for me. You might have some more explaining to do to them,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
but for me, I accepted it. You're off the hook with me now.
All
Let
right,
me
good, good, good. That
let
was
me
a tough
know.
one, though. That was a tough one, man.
Uh-huh.
Dang, I
All
should have known you was gonna come at me on one. I should have known you
right.
was gonna come at me on that one.
All right. Well, I got you. You get other people. You get people on your show, right?
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
everyone, you heard it. You heard it right here from the founder, the creator himself, that an evening of gospel music will be here tomorrow at Cave City. But and if you are anywhere in the Kentucky area, please come. Please come. It's at Cave City, 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time at Owens Chapel Baptist Church. Come on, guys. You heard it. You don't want to miss out on and having an encounter with the Lord, an encounter of worship, an encounter of being with fellow believers. So, would you please show the flyer again so everyone will know where to go, what to expect again, for the details for tomorrow. And
Yes,
then I'm
ma'am.
going to turn it over to you so you can close us out.
All right. You all definitely, you don't want to miss out on this. First off, I want to thank you all for supporting me all 7 years that I've done it. This, like I said, this is year 7. And, you know, I tell people all the time, the support that I have gotten, I do not take it for granted. The fact that people come out, and not only come out, they come out in big numbers to support. And I definitely appreciate it. I love you all. I definitely appreciate you all. Once again, it is on tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time in Cave City, Kentucky at Orange Chapel Baptist Church. You don't want to miss this. I'm promising you there is going to be so many things that is going to be done. If you want to find out, there's some surprises that's going to be done. And if you want to find out what those surprises are, y'all have to be there to find it out. This year, we are taking it a step higher because the goal is every year to grow a little bit more. And this year, we are definitely growing a little bit more. And if you want to figure out what we're doing this year, you got to make sure your face is in a place. I recommend that you get there early because people will tell you that if you wait till 5 o'clock to get there, you're not going to get a good seat. I I appreciate all of my supporters that I have, and thank you again, Auntie, for coming on and interviewing me. Once again, you all 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow night. Zayden Hayes is going to be here. The Souls and Vessels is going to be here. My brother Brian Brown is going to be here. The quest, y'all already know I'm gonna be here, but the question is, are you gonna be here? Don't meet me there, beat me there. God bless each and every last one of you, and I will see you all on tomorrow night. Peace.